The things no one tells you at cruising altitude. The engines roar, you're airborne. Smooth skies, a movie queued up, and peanuts on the tray. Everything feels calm, until you realize you might already be annoying the people who control your snacks, safety, and sanity at 35,000 feet. Flight attendants are pros. They'll smile through turbulence, crying babies, and that guy in 22B who brought garlic fries on board. But behind those calm faces, a growing list of things passengers do that secretly drive them crazy. Here are 17 things flight attendants wish you knew and wish you'd stop doing. 1. The gate lingerer who won't sit down. The boarding gate opens and you rush to the front even though your group isn't called yet. You hover like you're at a concert trying to get closer to the stage. But this isn't first come, first served, it's organized chaos. Flight attendants spot you instantly. Boarding is a timed, stressful ballet. You're clogging up the dance floor. Your hovering stresses out not just the crew, but the passengers who actually need to get through. Relax, sit down, your group will board. Blocking the gate won't magically get you to your seat faster. 2. Asking, do you think we'll be on time? Spoiler alert, they don't know. Flight attendants aren't psychic. They don't control air traffic, runway congestion, or the pilot's luck with headwinds. Every time someone asks, are we going to arrive on time? It's like asking your waiter if your pizza will cook faster because you're hungry. They'll give you the polite smile, but inside, they're sighing. If you're anxious, download the airline's app. Check live updates. The crew will let you know if something changes. But asking them repeatedly, it won't change a thing. 3. Trying to store your suitcase 10 rows ahead, you board and see an open bin before your seat. Tempting, right? You shove your roller bag up front, even though your seat is several rows back. Flight attendants hate this with a passion. Overhead bins are tight, and this selfish move means passengers sitting there now have nowhere to store their bags. Worse, at landing, you'll clog the aisle walking backward to retrieve it. Store your bag near your seat. If the bin's full, ask for help. The crew has bin Tetris mastered. 4. The mid-boarding bathroom sprint. Boarding's almost done. Suddenly, someone bolts into the lavatory. Here's the issue. During boarding, lavs are often still being cleaned and restocked. Plus, FAA rules say the plane can't take off while anyone's in the bathroom. One mistimed bathroom dash can delay takeoff and mess with the crew's tight schedule. Use the terminal bathroom before boarding. Bigger, cleaner, zero judgment. 5. Treating overhead bins like personal storage units. Roller bag, backpack, jacket, duty-free shopping. Neck pillow that looks like a golden retriever, and somehow you've claimed 3 bins worth of space. Flight attendants aren't just smiling, they're mentally playing Tetris while watching late boarding passengers panic over no space left. The rule: 1 carry-on, 1 personal item. Use your under-seat space. If everyone followed this, no one would have to gate check last minute. 6. Bringing your own 5-star picnic. Garlic fries, spicy curry, tuna sandwiches, egg salad, you name it. On the ground, delicious. In a sealed metal tube with recycled air? Weaponized. Flight attendants silently suffer as the entire cabin shares your culinary adventure. Even your seatmates quietly plot your downfall. Stick to odor-neutral snacks. Pretzels? Fine. Crackers? Perfect. Anything that smells like it came from a late-night food truck? Please, no. 7. Pretending you can't hear them. The cart approaches. Coffee or tea? You stay locked into your movie, headphones blasting, eyes fixed ahead like you've entered a trance. Flight attendants aren't trying to interrupt your Marvel marathon. They just need a response so service can keep moving, 1 earbud out. Eye contact. A simple nod. Done. The faster you respond, the faster they serve everyone. 8. Asking to switch seats mid-flight. You see an empty row and ask, can I move there? Seems harmless, right? Actually, no. Seat assignments aren't just for comfort. They're calculated for weight distribution, emergency protocols, and service flow. Switching seats mid-flight can create chaos for the crew. Want to upgrade your seat? Ask at the gate. Once airborne, think of your seat as a short-term relationship. You're stuck together until landing. 9. Standing while the seatbelt sign is on. The seatbelt sign dings. You leap up immediately. Whether it's to stretch or grab something, you've just made yourself a hazard. Turbulence can turn you into a human projectile. If the crew is strapped in, you should be too. Unless it's a true emergency, stay seated. It's not worth the risk or the scolding stare. 10. Overusing the call button. Cold? Hungry? Curious about connecting flights? The call button is there for a reason, but abusing it makes you that passenger. Pressing it every 10 minutes for napkins, snacks, or trivia turns it into a running crew joke. They notice. Trust me, you've just been mentally filed under low priority. Use it with intention. Legitimate needs? Absolutely. But this isn't hotel room service. It's a flying metal tube with limited resources. 11. Taking forever to decide your meal. The cart arrives. You stare at the menu like you're ordering at a Michelin star restaurant. Every second you hesitate backs up the service. The longer you take, the fewer options available for the people behind you. If you're still unsure when they reach you, smile and say, "Surprise me." The crew will love you forever. And you'll still get something edible. 12. Losing your cool when your meal runs out. You don't have any more chicken? Nope, they don't. Flight kitchens preload exact numbers of meals based on formulas. Once they're out, that's it. Flight attendants didn't short order your chicken out of spite. Losing your cool won't change the math. Staying gracious? That makes the flight smoother for everyone. 13. Treating tray tables like changing stations. It happens more than you think. Passengers changing diapers on tray tables. Flight attendants die inside. That's where people eat. Every lavatory has a changing table. Use it. And never, never hand a used diaper to a crew member like it's part of the meal trash. Bag it. Dispose of it properly. Basic hygiene goes a long way in the sky. 14. Turning the seat pocket into a landfill. Use tissues, sticky wrappers, crushed cups. Flight attendants dread seat pockets stuffed like personal dumpsters. They often have less than 30 minutes to turn that plane around for the next flight. Don't leave behind a disaster zone. When the trash bag comes, use it. A tiny bit of effort makes a massive difference. 15. Forgetting basic bathroom etiquette. Flush the toilet, wipe down the sink, close the door. Hundreds of people share that little closet in the sky. Flight attendants check it constantly to prevent it from becoming a horror show. If everyone cleaned up after themselves, crew wouldn't have to play janitor every 20 minutes. 16. Poking or grabbing crew to get attention. A tap on the arm, a tug on the sleeve. Flight attendants aren't props. They're professionals balancing trays of hot coffee while dealing with turbulence. If you need help, say, "Excuse me," make eye contact, or press the call button. Personal space is precious on planes. Respect it. 17. Filming crew without permission. The moment tension rises, out comes the phone. Recording confrontations and uploading them fuels unnecessary drama. Flight attendants aren't reality TV contestants. If you have a legitimate complaint, file it after the flight. Filming crew mid-shift only escalates tensions and distracts from safety. Bonus: the post-flight disaster zone. You grab your bag, stretch, and head for the door. Behind you, crumbs, wrappers, and napkins litter your row like a fast food battlefield. Flight attendants don't clock out when wheels touch down. They often have minutes to prep the plane for the next flight. Leaving a mess makes their job exponentially harder. A quick tidy up, tossing your trash, wiping your crumbs shows basic courtesy. Think of your seat like a borrowed car, return it in decent condition. Fly smart. Fly kind. There you have it, 17 things flight attendants secretly hate, but rarely say out loud. Flying doesn't have to be stressful. A little courtesy goes a long way when you're sharing recycled air in tight aisles with 200 strangers. If you learned something new or had that "oh, I've done that" moment, hit like, share with your travel buddy, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes truths from the friendly skies. Fly smart, fly kind, and please, leave the tuna salad at home.